everyone, I'm Dr. Sam, a small animal veterinarian, and today I'm going to talk about my top 3 reasons why I generally don't recommend muesli and mix-based diets for guinea pigs. Now, when I say muesli-based diets, I'm referring to those mixes that contain a little bit of hay, a little bit of pellets, maybe some seeds, some nuts, some lucerne, those bits of coloured dried fruit, things that contain lots of different ingredients, which it looks like you're giving your guinea pigs a lot of variety in their diet. However, it's not always what it's cracked up to be. Now, the first reason why I don't recommend the muesli and mix-based diets is because they promote selective feeding. Selective feeding is when guinea pigs will pick and choose their favourite ingredients out of the meal, and they'll leave behind the ones that they're not a huge fan of. It's the same as us. If we have a buffet of food in front of us, we're more likely going towards the yummy chocolate brownies compared to the carrot sticks. And obviously we know which ones are better for us. Selective feeding is the underlying issue leading into my next 2 points. Which leads me into point number 2, promoting obesity as well as a menagerie of other health conditions. When guinea pigs selective feed, they'll normally automatically gravitate to the fattier and higher sugar content foods, which obviously isn't fantastic for their health. A lot of these mixed type foods will also contain high concentrations of seeds, nuts, and dried fruit, all of which are very high in their fat and sugar content, and should be kept as more of an occasional treat rather than an everyday food. Guinea pigs have very complex digestive systems and require a lot of fibre in their diet, so when they're getting these high sugars and fats, it's not always tolerated well. Obesity can also lead to a menagerie of other health conditions that may include their urinary system, their cardiac system, respiratory, gastrointestinal, and even conditions such as bumblefoot. So it's important that we do maintain their weight and feed them healthily. And my third point is it can promote nutritional deficiencies, and this is probably the most important point out of all 3. When guinea pigs selective feed, obviously they've got lots of different ingredients to choose from, and each of those ingredients is going to contain different vitamins, minerals, fat, sugars, fibre, calcium, phosphorus, all the different things that they require. When you look at the higher quality pellets, most of them come in a uniform pellet. So all of these pellets are going to be a uniform size. So this means that when your guinea pig's eating it, each pellet contains an equal amount of those nutrients, and they're not going to be picking and choosing which vitamins they eat and which ones they don't, which can then lead to deficiencies. Now, vitamin C is probably one of the most important vitamins that guinea pigs need, as they can't make it on their own and they have to get it through their diet, which is usually from a good quality pellet as well as some daily vegetables. Vitamin C is a very fragile vitamin, meaning that it degrades quickly over time. When you're looking at buying a pellet, the pellets that have more scientific backing and a higher quality pellet will often go through a process of stabilizing the vitamin C, making sure that it degrades less as time goes on. If guinea pigs are selective feeding from your mix and muesli type meals, then they may not be getting that vitamin C from eating the correct ingredients, and that may also not be stabilized and providing a high enough concentration in the first place. So overall, I do recommend buying a uniform pellet for your guinea pigs to prevent selective feeding, as well as all the issues that then can come from that. There are a few different pellets that you can buy on the market that are a decent quality, and when you look at the back of the bag, they have a proper nutritional analysis, so they've got all the ingredients written down of exactly what's in each pellet, compared to some of your muesli type mixes that aren't able to provide that guaranteed analysis and may have different ingredients in every bag. We have heaps of resources on our website for how to choose the best pellet and which ones we recommend. But in the meantime, we thank you for watching. We hope you learned something, and don't forget to follow us on socials for more fun piggy content.